Otti is one of the governors of the Southeast that have stand for justice, fairness, and equity. I've said a time without number the difference between what Otti is doing in Abia State and other governors. Now, Otti have now wailed on Nnamdi Kanu what Nigeria government is doing to Nnamdi Kanu, and he have assured the Biafrans all over the world that they are currently on it. He has stepped into it to make sure Nnamdi Kanu is released with immediate effect. I will allow you people to watch this video. The video is here. I will show it for you. It's not exaggeration. I've said it time without number. The day the Igbo leaders stand up and discover who they are in this country, no tribe in Nigeria that can mess with Igbos. Because Igbos are the engine room of Nigeria. And that's why you see that it is very difficult for them to allow the Igbos to go. I am not Igbo man, but I will tell you that taking Igbo out of Nigeria, Nigeria will be nothing. And that's why they are making it difficult, even as much as the Yakubu Gowon, the military government, they did all their rascality by reducing the Igbos to 5 states. We have 3 tribes in Nigeria. We have the Hausa, the Yoruba, and the Igbo. Now, the 3rd tribe in Nigeria, let's even make if they are making the 3rd tribe, you say, oh, they are the one that have the lowest population out of the 3 giant tribes. How come Igbos are being limited to just 5 states in Nigeria? And nobody is talking about it. Most of the states that are being carved out from the Southeast were carved out because of marginalization, so that their voice will not be loud any longer. And that's why you see that after the Biafra war, after the civil war, that Yakubu Gowon pleaded that Yakubu Ojukwu should forget about Biafra. It should come so that they will embrace one Nigeria, no retreat, no surrender. That Ojukwu agree and come back. Right, since 1999 up to this due date, Igbos are not allowed to go into the corridors of power. As we speak now, it's between the Hausas and the Yorubas. The Hausa have their share, being president or vice president. The Yorubas have it almost twice now. Obasanjo was president of this country for 8 years. After Obasanjo have it for 8 years, one would think that it is the right thing. After giving to Yaradua head failed him. Jonathan Buhari, who came and did his 8 years for the North. It is in a normal sense that power should be returned to the Southeast if you want these people to still be part of Nigeria. But no, somebody from somewhere say it is a stone, a miracle, forgetting that Obasanjo have gotten his own share. Osinbajo just left power as a vice president of Nigeria. And we are calling that you are holding Nnamdi Kanu hostage. The Nnamdi Kanu because is asking that his people must go because his people are not accepted in Nigeria. That Yakubu Gowon lied that no victor, no vanquish. It is lie. It's not of recent. We heard when Ruby Abati of Arise News, a public figure for that matter, said it's reminded the North that the civil war have not ended. Just because he felt that Obi is gaining more ground in the North, that if Obi continue galvanizing this population in the North, not support the Igbos, Igbo might likely defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. And Rupe Abati was championing bigotry on the national television, and nobody called him to order. And you are holding Nnamdi Kanu hostage, saying he cannot even attempt to his health, he cannot go to hospital for treatment, for crying out loud. What is the sin they have committed in this country? I have said it time without number. Now that Otti is the only governor in the Southeast that I have confidence in. Yes, of course. And why you can see that Otti can do more than what others are doing. Most of them are being planted by Fulanis. Most of them are being imposed against the wish of the Igbo people in the Southeast. But we saw what happened in the election of Otti. We saw how he triumphed. We saw how Otti stood against all his ground. Despite the intimidation, using money to lobby him and all that. And he said, no, I cannot dash the hope of the people. And he did his best by announcing Otti and the governor of Abia State. Today, even the blind can witness to what Otti is doing in the Southeast. I don't know Otti. Otti is not my governor. I'm not from the Southeast. But whatever you do is in the public domain to know. And that's why this video Otti have just made have also clarified the hair where he stands. That no matter what you are trying to pursue fame, you are trying to be opposition, don't forget where you are from. I said that without number. It now looks as if Rochas Okorocha does not exist in Nigeria. Nobody is talking about Rochas Okorocha anymore. Rochas Okorocha was a representative of Southeast that took APC to Southeast. Rochas Okorocha is one, if you count 10 people who form this APC, Rochas Okorocha will be number 5 or number 6 of them, both in terms of finances, both in terms of galvanizing people. Rochas Okorocha felt that, in all honesty, he has served this country, that he deserved to be president of Nigeria. But Nnamdi Kanu said it, go and serve the zoo and come back in shape. Today, nobody is hearing about Rochas Okorocha. The last day I heard that he did birthday. Who knows him? Even the APC organogram, if they are doing anything now, did they call Hope Rochas Okorocha? The rest of them today, Hope Uzodinma, Charles Oludo, the rest of them, who are slaves, just because of power, they should know a day of reckoning is coming. Southeast was peaceful region before. I remember when I traveled to Southeast in 2013, peaceful place. Between Imo State and Abia State, around 6:30, I boarded a bus, a vehicle that is taking me to Abia State. Fuel finish along the road around 8 o'clock, no filling station to buy fuel. We were stranded. We moved to a hotel to go and sleep. The hotel, because we are 4 or 6 in number, they said that we cannot pay, it's against their hotel rules and all that. And I don't have much money to rent each room for everybody. We were stranded. But a good Samaritan Southeast man, Igbo man, he took us. He drove us more than 30 minutes inside the bush. We were taken inside the bush. I was afraid. I started sharing my last prayer. I said, could it be the end of it all? But my siblings, my in-laws that are with me, were cheering me up that there's nothing. He drove us inside the bush. When we got to where this man is staying, we will be accommodated. We will be treated well, gave us permit to drink, gave us everything. Till the following morning where we have to left and go to Abia State. What am I saying in essence? Some people stood that the peace Southeast are enjoying, they can no longer enjoy it. And what did they do in 2015 when Buhari came in? The rascality they did. By going all against Nnamdi Kanu, describing IPOP as a terrorist organization, even it is only Nigeria, the government that are addressing the IPOP as a terrorist, they are never a terrorist. They are never a terrorist organization. No any country in the world, even in this issue of Simon Ekpan, with the rascality the Finland government are also did, that the world is looking into it now, they never proscribe IPOP as a terrorist organization. Unlike what Boko Haram are doing, the Fulani Herdsmen, but yet the same country who have the infantry under Buhari government to declare IPOP as a terrorist organization, leave the Boko Haram without declaring them as a terrorist. And you are blaming somebody who is agitating that these people need to go. You say you can't free him to go and for medical treatment. Please, I will allow you people to watch this video of Alex Otti. I'm coming back to analyze it.
Steve Oko, you asked a question about the detention of Nnamdi Kanu. And your question is a good question. We have been engaging on the release of Nnamdi Kanu. But the level at which we are engaging and the discussions that have happened and the assurances that have been received are not for public consumption, since it may hurt or derail the process. But you can take it for granted that as his governor, I'm in the forefront of ensuring that he comes back home. And all the Southeast governors are in tandem. So we are discussing it.
Governor of Abia State, that's why we are here. To meet his colleagues from Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, and Imo. Please, we are begging, because if they meet together, they have a voice to talk to Mr. President. Because you know, if they meet with Mr. President, he will listen to them to release our brother for us.
Steve Oko, You asked a question about the detention.
Have you listened to Alex Otti? Have you seen the passions? Have you seen how he feel? This is how the governor is supposed to be. Not the other counterparts. Whereby they are almost in Abuja than the state they governs. Not the other counterpart. His problem is Peter Obi. Obi do this today. Obi is a trader. Obi is that. But people are dying in number. They just declare his state the worst state to live in Nigeria. Not even Borno, one of the states in the southeast. You know the state I'm talking about. These are the people, they don't have sympathy. They feel, my people used to make a parable that the blood is thicker than water. But this Southeast leader does not look that that parable is right. How I wish it's Fulani or any Yoruba man they are treating like this in this government, in this country. I'm well sure that most of these governors, most of these leaders in Southeast, they will be the front line to be shouting, oh, it's unfair. Today, how many Fulani men now are coming and most of them don't want Nnamdi Kanu to release. Most of them want Nnamdi Kanu to buy. Most of them want Nnamdi Kanu to be jailed the way the Finland do right. Their rascality against Samuel Ekpa. If you say Samuel Ekpa is a terrorist that is terrorizing Nigeria and such, we should be clapping for Finland, that Finland finally jailed him. What of Tunde? Is it Tunde Bello or I don't want to know? This banditry, these leaders in the north that are causing mayhem, that are causing more rascalities, buying Nigeria soldiers, doing all manner of things. They are in the same country with us. But yeah, oh, the CDS Musa went to national television, was rejoicing, singing all praise of manner to Finland government because they jailed Samuel Ekpa. But here in our very eye, yeah, look at what Boko Haram are doing. Look at what they are doing in Nigeria. And nobody is talking about it. Look at now, a Fulani man. They call him a doctor, whether Mohammed Nasiri is the one submitting a report that Nnamdi Kanu, DSS can manage his etc. Can't you see the kind of wickedness these people have? Because they feel that Nnamdi Kanu is the enemy of Nigeria. Whereas they are the #1 enemy of Nigeria. The only thing they are protecting now because of Nnamdi Kanu is for calling for his people to leave Nigeria. They are trying to secure their property they have. Monkey the work and the job. These are the same people that say, oh, drinking alcohol, Sharia law banned it. Sharia law does not allow drinking of alcohol. It does not do it, but they are earning from the VAT of alcohol. They are earning from the VAT of alcohol. We will continue speaking, regardless of what will happen. We will speak. If you speak, you go by. If you don't speak, you go by. Many people that want Nnamdi Kanu to die, they did not. Many of them have gone. E.G. Buhari has gone, and that's why Sunday Igboho is celebrated Buhari death, because Buhari wanted him to die, but at the end of it all, he died before Buhari. The same way Buhari wanted Nnamdi Kanu to die, 28 people were by. It was reported on the public domain. When they carry out Operation Python Dance in the southeast. In the course of this, he lost his father, he lost his mother. And you are saying now Nnamdi Kanu should withdraw. He should drop Biafra agitation. He should come and join politics. The same way they deceive Ojukwu. Oh, Ojukwu, come and join us. Ojukwu leave Biafra. Ojukwu, Biafra will not do you anything. Ojukwu drop Biafra. Ojukwu is not more alive today. What is the legacy? What is now to show now that at the end Ojukwu joined Nigeria? What is the aim? Today, as the remaining Igbos are not regretting, they will have paid the price then and fight for it. Even if it is 3 of them that remain. Today, they will have known that they have a country called their own than this thing we have in Nigeria. Please share this video, subscribe to this channel.